Here's a question nobody in the clothing brand space wants to answer honestly. Why two brands, same niche, same ad budget, same product quality, and one does $10,000 a year and one does $100,000 per month? I work with over 3,000 clothing brands and have managed tens of millions of dollars in ad spend, and I can tell you it's almost never the product, it's almost never the ads, and it's almost never the budget. It's the formula. In this video, I'm gonna break down the exact formula that took one brand from $10,000 per year to $100,000 a month in under 10 months. No gimmicks, no hacks, just 6 decisions made once, executed hard. Let's get into it. So I want to tell you about this brand called This Is My House Dress. When we first connected, this brand was doing about $10,000 a year, not a month, a year. The founder had a beautiful, high quality product, but she was doing what most founders do, trying to be everything to everyone. No clear audience, no clear message, scattered traffic, and no hero product. 9 to 10 months later, she was doing $100,000 per month. And here's exactly how she did it. First decision is the hardest one. You have to pick one person and say, this brand is for you. This Is My House Dress chose millennial women who wanted to reconnect with something slower, something more intentional. Women who were tired of fast fashion, of buying something that falls apart after 3 washes, and wanted to get back to quality, back to how their grandmothers shopped. That's a specific person. And when you talk to a specific person, they feel it. Compare that to Laces, completely different niche, same principle. Their audience, athletes, past athletes, future athletes, people who grew up in a sport, who live, breathe that athletic identity. Everyone who has ever loved the game, whether they're still playing or not. Different brand, different person, same rule. One audience defined very tightly. Who is that one person your brand is for? If your answer includes the word everyone, start over completely. One audience is about defining exactly who it is that you're going after and being clear about that audience. Defining one audience is also being okay with saying that I'm not going to serve everyone. I'm not going to serve men and women. I'm going after one specific person, demographic and psychographic. So like age, gender, location, but also, more importantly, psychographics. Where do they shop online? It's okay to alienate when you're talking about who you are serving because you cannot serve everyone effectively. Number 2, or the second one, is one message. Once you know who you're talking to, you need to know what you're saying to them every time, consistently across every ad, every piece of content, and every product description. This Is My House Dress had one message: slow fashion, quality over quantity, care about how something is made, care about how long it lasts, how many ways you can wear it. This isn't disposable. This is something that you keep. That message spoke directly to her audience's values. It wasn't just a tagline, it was a worldview. And when your message matches your audience's worldview, you stop selling and start resonating. Now Laces, their message was simpler, but just as powerful. Everyone deserves access to athletic gear at the highest level. Not just 1%, not just the kids growing pro, everyone who loves the game. And that one message repeated consistently. That's what builds recognition. Laces also had one other thing that I think was very unique to its approach here that we'll talk about here a little bit later, which is that they wanted to build a brand so that they could use the profits to also create deals, or NIL deals, name, image, likeness, for people who may not get the top end deals or be drafted to the NBA or to the NFL and still be able to give capital to those athletes, those people who may be overlooked in sports as well. Much bigger kind of a mission with that message. You don't have to have a mission to have a clean message. Number 3 here, or the third one offer. Here's where a lot of founders overthink it. They think the offer has to be complicated. A bundle, a membership, a discount stack. This Is My House Dress kept it simple. The offer leaned into nostalgia, the idea of bringing back something your grandmother might have worn. The offer wasn't just a price, it was actually that feeling. Laces, almost no discount at all. Free shipping over a certain threshold. That's it. What we did for Black Friday, Cyber Monday was actually the complete opposite. We said, hey, buy at full price now because we're gonna raise prices later for Black Friday, Cyber Monday so that we can make more money to give back to more people. It's actually the opposite of what most people do. It did really well. It actually made a ton of money. The lesson though is that your offer doesn't have to be complex. It has to be aligned, and aligned with your audience, aligned with your message. And when those 3 are in sync, the offer almost sells itself. A weak offer with a strong audience and a strong message will still convert, kind of. A strong offer with a confused audience and a confused message will not. The fourth one traffic source. This one might upset some people, but I need you to hear it. Pick one traffic source and go all in. Both This Is My House Dress and Laces ran on Meta paid ads. That was the engine. They didn't try to master TikTok at the same time. They didn't split attention between Instagram organic and Pinterest and Google shopping. They picked one channel and got really, really good at it. When you spread your budget across 5 platforms, you're mediocre on all 5. When you concentrate everything on one, you actually learn what works. Master one traffic source before you touch another. That's the rule. Let me clear all the air here, because what I mean by this is one traffic source that can allow you to scale. It does not mean that you cannot use Instagram organic to be your testing ground and then use and put money behind it. It doesn't mean you have to just do organic or just do paid. It just means that you have one primary way that you're driving traffic. A lot of times what I suggest is for people to create content organically and make it for one platform, and then you can distribute it. It doesn't mean that you don't distribute the content. It just means that you're not going to be as contextually good at each one of those other platforms. For example, Instagram is different than Facebook. Facebook is different than TikTok. And so if you create a context contextually, even though it's short form, it would look slightly different on each one of those. All I'm telling you to do is create the content one time and distribute it, which is what a lot of people do anyway. However, it's not going to help you scale. It's just a matter of maintaining, because you have to choose, again, that one traffic source to completely scale up. The fifth one winning product. Every brand has a hero product. The thing that outsells everything else. The thing that defines what your brand is. This Is My House Dress, they found theirs. One particular dress just kept performing. Instead of launching 10 new products to find the next winner, she had doubled down on what was working already. More ad spend, more content, more creative behind the thing that was already converting. Laces had 2 hero products. The black hat with the number 1 on it and the Bay Area hat with the upside down brim. Those 2 products carried the brand. They didn't need 20 SKUs. They needed 2 that meant something to their audience. Find your hero product, then go all in on it. And some of you guys are trying to figure out, okay, how do I find my hero product? The easiest and fastest way to do it is create content organically. You like a collection group or a category, and send traffic to the site and then run paid ads behind it and figure out which is actually selling. The fastest way is to, like, no matter where you're at, pick up, go to a pop-up, bring your products, right? Even if you don't have a ton, spend a couple $100 to make this happen and find out which sells. Plain and simple. Most founders abandon their winners too early. Your best product deserves your best effort, not your leftover budget. There's a brand we're working with out of New York, has a best-selling product by far. I mean, like thousands more sold from this particular product. However, he was like, no, scarcity is what makes this brand great. And I said, sure, absolutely. However, can we create a variation that is evergreen? Because the likelihood of you creating a bestseller like the previous one that you had, rare, because the business has been around for like 5 years and still has yet to come up with something that was anywhere close to the best-selling product that this one had. It was a specific athlete who is still in their prime today, and honestly will be a legacy player, so the shirt could work even longer. But we really have to focus in on what is that hero product. And the part that I would say is the hardest is this last one. The 6th one is for 1 year. Here's the one nobody wants to do. Stick with it for a year. One audience, one message, one offer, one traffic source, one winning product for 1 year. Don't pivot, don't rebrand, don't get distracted by what someone else is doing. This Is My House Dress didn't go from 10K a year to 100K month overnight. It took 9 to 10 months of focused execution, running the same playbook, getting better at it every single week, not giving up when it was slow in the beginning. Most founders quit month 3, month 4, right before it would have worked. The brands that lose aren't the ones who had the wrong formula. They're the ones who didn't give the right formula enough time. There was a drawing, I think, that Alex Hormozi did, or somebody, who's basically like, all right, here's business number 1, year 2, kind of like year 3, and you like see slow trajectory. So then the people over here started to start a new business, and it's like, oh, year 1, I'm way over here. And then year 2, it's like over here, and it's even better growth. However, this line right here, year 2, is significantly smaller than year 3. And actually, you would have been year 4 and year 5, And so year 5 would have been probably 3 to 5 times bigger, even though the percentage of growth down here was better. This is business 1, business 2. So it's like, yeah, this one grew faster, but actually if you would have just stuck with the business by year 5, you would have been significantly farther along. You've got to almost every single time just play the game longer. If you want to know which of these 6 is the weakest link in your brand right now, I wanted to talk to you. We do free 45-minute strategy sessions where we go through exactly this. The link is in the description. Spots are limited. Do not sleep on it. Let me pull this all together for you. The 6x1 formula. One audience, your specific person your brand exists for. One message, a worldview they already believed in. One offer aligned with who they are and what they value. One traffic source, master it before you expand. One winning product, double down on your hero for 1 year. Compounding only works if you don't interrupt it. This is my house dress. It executed all 6, 10K a year to 100K per month in under 10 months. Lace executed all 6 with a white background, product shots, a niche audience who lived and breathed athletics, 2 hero products, and 1 traffic source that they owned. They went from literally in 11 months time from zero, $300 per month, from scratch to a $1.5 million business. So let me bring it back to the question I asked in the beginning. Why do 2 brands with the same budget, the same niche, the same product quality get completely different results? Because one of them has a formula and one of them doesn't. The 6x1 isn't complicated. It actually is the opposite of complicated. But simple doesn't mean easy. It takes discipline to say no to everything else so you can say yes to the one thing fully for a long time. And if this video helped you, drop a comment. Tell me which of the 6 you're going to focus on first. I read every single one. See you in the next one.